Dear students, welcome to Sheikh Mathematics classes. Today we start new chapter, new topics, but this is well-known topics. This is ratio and proportion. We got from lower class. What is ratio and proportion? We rediscuss this, and these are very easy, very simple, and very interesting also. So first we consider ratio and proportion. Types of ratio. Types of ratio, there are different types of ratio. So ratio means suppose 10 and 20, this 10 rupees, 20 rupees, then 10 by 20 equal to 1 by 2. The ratio is 1 is to 2. This is called ratio. After simplifying, we get this. This is called ratio. Ratio is 1 is to 2. So in case of ratio, the unit must be same. Suppose this is rupees, this is also rupees. This is the ratio unit should be same. This is centimeter, this one also centimeter. But if centimeter, meter given, we can convert in centimeter to meter, meter to centimeter, we can convert this. But this is number of men, that this is centimeter, we can't find ratio of this. Both will be same in case of ratio. Now this is our ratio. Now we consider some types of ratio. What are the types of ratio? First is duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio means same number two times. That means square. X by y is a ratio, then x square by y square is duplicate. We know duplicate film. Do you know this? Duplicate film, Shah Rukh Khan. So we know the song also. First we consider this duplicate. Sub-duplicate, taking root over. X by y is a ratio, these are in ratio, then root x by root y, this is called sub-duplicate. Triplicate ratio, that means x by y is a ratio, then we cube, x cube, y cube. Multiplying 3 times, x multiplying 3 times, y multiplying 3 times, then this is triplicate. Sub-triplicate ratio, this is cube root of x, cube root of y. X by y ratio given, then sub-triplicate means cube root of x, cube root of y. Inverse ratio, x by y, then we can write y by x. This is inverse ratio. Just interchange this, numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. Compound ratio means a by b, x by y, p by q, multiplying all the numerators and multiplying all the denominators. This is called compound ratios. That means multiplying all of this, a, x, p, b into y into q. These are compound ratio. Now comparison of ratios. Which one is greater, which one is smaller? If the given ratios are a is to b and c is to d, then a is to b greater than c is to d if AD greater than BC. A is to b less than c is to d if AD less than BC. A is to b equal to c is to d if AD equal to BC. These are comparison of ratio. Next we consider proportion. Proportion means next we consider proportion. An equality of two ratios is called the proportion if a by b equal to c by d or a is to b equal to c is to d. Then we can say that if we get this condition a by b equal to c by d or a is to b equal to c is to d, then we can say that a, b, c, d are in proportion. If they are satisfied this condition a by b equal to c by d, then a, b, c, d are in proportion, can be written as a is to b double is to. This means this is equal. A is to b is to c is to d. Here a and b are called extremes. A and d, first and last are called extreme and middle two are called means. A and D are called extremes and B and C are called means. This is our proportion. If we have the numbers in the condition A by B equal to C by D, then A, B, C, D are in proportion. And first and last are called extremes, middle two are called means. This one. Basic rules of proportion. Rule 1. If A is to B equal to equal to, that means B is to C, then this C is called third proportional. This C, A is to B is to B is to C, B repeated, this C is called third proportional to A and B. This is C is called third proportional, which are in continued proportion and will be calculated as A is to B is to B is to C. So A is to B equal to B is to C, or we can write A by B equal to C, B by C. Then multiplying this, AC equal to B square, or B square equal to AC, or C equal to B square by A. Third proportion, if you want to find third proportion, then C equal to B square by A. This is a formula. Third proportion means B square by A. This one. Rule 2. If A is to B is to C is to D, then D is called fourth proportional to A, B, C, fourth proportional to A, B and C, D will be calculated as A is to B is to C is to D, A by B, C by D, and AD equal to BC, and D equal to BC by A. D equal to A divide this side, BC by A. This is D is called fourth proportional. These are the definition. Now we consider the next definition. 2. Mean proportional between A and B is root over AB. This is mean proportional. A and B, their mean proportional is root over AB. Next, we consider most important things: invertendo, alternando, componendo, and dividendo. There are how many names? 4 names. First is invertendo, alternando, componendo, and dividendo. Now first we consider, if A by B equal to C by D, then invertendo means just we write this one numerator, this one denominator, this one numerator, and this one denominator. This is called invertendo. Inverse. Just we write, if A by B given, we write B by C. This is A by B, we write B by A, C by D, then D by C. This is called invertendo. Next we consider alternando. Alternando means just we replace their position. B write down here, C write down here. This one. This is B and C is here. This is alternando, alternate, replacing their position, alternate. First and last same, then we write middle this, B is here, C is here. This is alternando. Next we consider componendo. Componendo means A plus B, C plus D. We get this, denominator same. A plus B and C plus D. That means this number A by B equal to C by D given. If we adding both side 1, then what we get? A plus B, C plus D, this is this one given, this ratio given, we can write A plus B by B, C plus D by D. This is called componendo. Next we consider dividendo. Dividendo means A by B equal to C by D. We subtract 1 from A by B and subtract 1 from C by D. Then we get B's LCM, A minus B, C minus D by D. This is called dividendo. This is componendo means just adding B in numerator, C, D in numerator, and dividendo is subtract this. And this divided by this, B cancel, D cancel, we get componendo and dividendo, this by this. That means a plus b by a minus b, c plus d by c minus d. So this is componendo and dividendo. Again number 6, if we have a by b, c by d, I by j equal to dot k, then if we adding numerator, then we should adding denominator also. This one, a plus c plus I, b plus d plus j, because they are in proportion. If we adding, then also we adding in denominator also. And if we multiplying this one p, this one also we multiplying p, this one q, this one q, this is r, this is r, and adding this and denominator also same method we have. So these are the rules about ratio proportion. Ratio proportion, you get this are a rule, and solutions problems are very easy. So next video, that means video number 2, we shall start the problems. Problems are very easy. No one can say problems are solutions are difficult. So I can challenge with students. No one can say solutions are difficult. All of these are very simple. So dear students, I hope your conception is clear. Just you have to know alternando, dividendo, componendo, dividendo. You have to know this definition. Ultimately, we can solve any kinds of problem. So I hope you are enjoying with me. If you are enjoying, then please like this video. Like in this way, not in this way. This is not better. This is very bad. And this one good. And if you are new in my channel, then please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.